Sometimes you know when the time has come. I think the time has come to leave Lillstrom, to end Build a Nation, and to continue the journey in a different. Welcome to the Build a Nation series with Lillstrom, and in the last episode we were in the Champions League final, which we lost 2-0 to Chelsea. Well, following on from that, we had a couple more rounds of the Cup. You can see here a 3-1 victory over Odds, a 2-1 victory over Molde before defeat to Werder Glimt in the quarter-finals. Now, aside from that, we've had a very... I don't want to say up and down, because the downs would indicate defeats, but a very poor run of form in the league. You can see here we beat Molde. We then drew with Valerenga, we drew with Hamkam, drew with Stjørdals Blink, drew with Ullkisse, drew with KFU and Oslo, before victories over Sogndal and Åsane recently have left us sitting in second place. Now we are 8 points off top. We've only lost one game all season, but we've drew 7 of our 17 games, winning 9. And we have just, as you join us, broke the record, the world record, our club record for assignments. Sverre Frøyland comes in. Now we came through the academy in Holland, but we brought him back to Norway, and what a player this guy looks like. Absolutely insane. I brought him in with the intention to play him in central midfield. I think he's got all the attributes to play in this central midfield position, and 55 million, which was 10 million up front and 45 million over the next few years, was an absolute insane signing. While the two players who left us in the summer were Dibe Obando, the central defender, went off to Fiorentina, and also Hansen, who we picked up on a free transfer when we first came in at the club after being on loan from Nottingham Forest. He's ended up going out for 2.3 million, which isn't bad when you think quite a few years on a free transfer, put in a lot of appearances, and then we end up cashing in on and making a good amount of money there. We are leaving the club with 91 million in the bank. We are a profitable football club. We leave the club with the B team battling for their second title in 3 years in the third tier of Norwegian football. We leave the team with their youth team battling for the top flight of the under-19s. We leave the start in 25 with 6 academy players currently in it and looking decent. Our top goal scorer for the season, Zadro, after 22 games has 14 goals. Olsen has picked up 9 goals in 20 starts, which is fantastic for him, aged 19 at the minute. But all in all, we leave Lillstrom in a very, very strong position. They are a few months away from moving into a brand new 22,500 capacity stadium. We've played 344 games as manager of the club. If we go to our history, you can see we've been at the club since 2045. In 2046 we came third. 2047 we won the league and cup double. 2048 we came runners-up in the league. In 49 we won the league again. And in 2050 we won the cup and the Europa League. I do think the Europa League being an absolute highlight of our journey with Lillstrom. Then we leave them as league champions. Now we leave Lillstrom as league champions. Now, looking at our profile, we have played 1,362 games as a manager. And we are one of the most experienced managers in world football. We're 65 years old now. So we are knocking on towards the end of our career. That's no doubt about it. If we go to the Hall of Fame currently, nationality-wise, we are the second best English manager of all time with 2,448 points. You can see here 2 cups with Lillstrom, 1 Europa League, 3 league titles, 1 Champions League with Egerson, 1 Super Cup, 1 third tier title, 10 top flight titles and 5 cups. So we have a decent record there in terms of the nation in Norway. We're also closing in to become the most successful manager ever in Norway. On the continent, we are in the top 20, we're 19th. And like I say, we are closing in on team people above us. And worldwide, we are just outside top 20 in the world of managers all time. So one of the biggest things when we're doing these builder nations is the coefficients. This page here, and yeah, I would say that I'm leaving this journey happy, satisfied, content with what I've done here. We sit just behind Spain, with only France, Germany, Italy, and England also above us. We are basically the best of the rest, and as you can see, we are a few points clear as well. And they have a couple of years of the same points as the Netherlands as well. So I'm not leaving this builder nation part of it with any regret. And let's not forget that I'm staying within Norway, so we can maybe in a couple of seasons look to contribute again. But for now, leaving, stepping away with our coefficient ranking how it is, I've got to say I'm walking away happy and pleased and proud of what we achieved here with Norway. So why? Why have I decided in the year 2052 is it time to move? Why have I decided in the year 2052 to make a video called This is the End of Build a Nation? Why? What am I thinking? Well, a job opportunity has come up, and the opportunity would result, I think, in a title change for this journey. Within this world, it's within Norway, so we still can push on to being the most successful manager in Norway, which we're obviously very close to doing. We can continue to try to improve our reputation. But a former powerhouse of Norwegian football, the most successful club ever in Norwegian football, are now a semi-professional club. They are now not ranked in the top 10 clubs in Norway. They are now battling to survive in the second tier of Norwegian football. They have just let their manager go. Now, might not get the job, but it is time to resign from Lillestrøm. And in the next episode, the next video within this world will be called Rebuilding a Former Giant. As we take over this club, I'm sure you can guess who it is, but put in the comments, have a little guess between you all. They are now semi-professional. They are in debt. They have very few players. But what they will have, some of you guys, people who have clicked that join button down near the subscribe button, become members, who give a monthly subscription, you guys will be named within this new squad, as well as if you are a Patreon member, which is linked below. There's a couple of you guys are appearing in the new series. The next video you see on this channel will be rebuilding a former giant.